Tuesday morning, just at Brookhouse. The sun is shining. It's so windy though, and it's a bit wet. I've just been taking some straw around. I've got the bucket on now. I'm going to go to Everton and remove the grass clippings with John. And I've realised one of our gate blockers is here. So this is a footpath, but they used to try and drive cars and four-wheel drives in it when we used to farm this field here. But now it's 50 acres of houses, so it doesn't need the gate blocker anymore. Just drop that in the bucket there, using another gateway somewhere. That's pretty shiny, but most of the water's gone. This is where we were trying to find the French drain. That was full of water yesterday, everything was floating. Anyway, that's all drained away as well, which is good. So we've obviously released some compaction out the top layer there. I haven't brought my wellies, but we'll try and get to the drain and see how it's flowing. But yeah, that was full yesterday. That was a massive puddle. Now it's just a shiny mud. Just shows you how backed up that drain was. Although the surface water's gone, it is still flowing full bore and getting away. That one there, that's slowed right down, so that's obviously because that water's gone off the bottom of the embankment, like you say, going into the French drain. But if you look at the fact that that's still going full bore, I bet you that'll go full bore for weeks. Well, then that gives you an idea of the holding capacity of farmland for holding water, if you can get it away in times when it's not raining, whether that's through ditches or rivers. So it is important to have land drain. This was where it was bubbling up yesterday. Well, obviously it's not bubbling up now because it's dropped down, and there's the water table there, about 18 inches below the surface. Whereas yesterday it was right up to the point where it was overflowing. Let's have a look at this hole as well. It's a bit slippy. About to slip over. Yeah, look at that. It's probably dropped near 2 foot, to be honest. So when that drops down, we'll get down and repair that, because obviously if it's bubbled up, there's obviously a hole in the pipe. Did I just say obviously about 3 times in a row? But yeah, a bit different to yesterday morning. Let's see if I can find a picture from yesterday. Yeah, that was just a massive flood yesterday. In fact, for the last 10 months. I'll just show you this. See that? That isn't brown mud. That is rust already on that bucket. Just shows you how acid it, I suppose, that them grass clippings are. Morgan's got a massive load of straw on for the sheep. He's taking home. We're just messing with the sprayer. We're using the fertilizer. We've not used it for a while. One of these is a little bit slow, so I don't know whether we can WD it or take it apart. It's not clicking like the rest of them. Have a bit of grit in it or something. Turn on and off now. I did spray it with WD, but it started working before we got the WD. Go and just flick the switch a few times. Yeah, these are the air solenoids. They're all colour coded, so like pink the far end, then white, purple, orange right the way across. That's for line 2 and that's for line 1. Turn them off with these little wires, these solenoids. But you can override them by doing this with a screwdriver. Something tells me that shouldn't look like that. It's got some age about it, that bucket now.
What's that?
It's got some age about it, that bucket.
Yeah, it waited properly. We didn't have time to
Every time we do it, it's in a hurry, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Straighten it out, weld it and see. Nick's been using our workshop to put new teeth in his screener bucket, so they've like worn out. They should look like that one. So it's all stripped down, and Morgan's been helping him while it's been wet. I've been on Amazon and I bought this. It's an inverter that clips on a Makita battery. So when we want to run lights at Christmas or charge something in the field, like charge the laser level, we can plug it into this. Also, it's got outputs for USB and a torch on it. I thought it'd be quite handy for the price. And then I've got a magnet for making a mag mount for sticking to sticking cameras on, but it's an on and off one, so you just turn it on with that, and I think it'll lift 20 kilos. Clever that, isn't it? And it's tapped out as well with like M8 or M6 thread. Yesterday I munched my nail down the pink bit and it was bleeding and stinging, and now I've just done the same to that one. That means every time I put a jumper on or a coat on or a hat on, it snags on my nail and pulls it even more, so I'm gonna go and chop it right back. With John now, we'll put a little bit of liquid on the OSR, mostly sulphur. It's a bit late really, but as you can see, conditions have not been favourable. This is the only field we've got left out of about 60 acres out of 220. The rest got eaten by flea beetle or re-drilled and then flooded. So probably a little bit late for putting this on, but it's done nothing but rain for the last however many weeks. It's nice to see a bit of yellow though, and a blue sky for once. Well, they've gone into the trees now, but the pigeons have totally demolished this bit of the field. Must be like 10 acres in the middle bald. Come look at this wheat next to the OSR. Looks okay where it's not got a big flood. I'm gonna cut through the hedge and look at the beans the other side, because I think, well, I'm not going through that bit, it looks a bit wet. Because my dad come up before and he said that the beans were just showing up, so I'll go and have a look. Looks to be a few just popping through now. That's a good sign. Another one there. Another one there. At least we didn't. It's not rotted away. Not many though, but hopefully give it another week and we'll see some nice rows of them. Is that another one there showing next to it? Yeah, another one there about to come through. There's one there just about to come through as well. Oh, something's eating that. That'll be crows. Pull that off there. There's a few more here. Yeah, see what it looks like in a week. Ian's been Mallorca, so Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, so he's back today, so he's sending a load of orders out. And tomorrow, if we get a chance, we're going to list the top trumps cards for pre-order. So they sent us a box that we've given away, but we're going to be able to retail them for them, so we're going to put them on. But randomly, this picture was taken 2 years today. It's just come up on a memory on Facebook, so yeah, two years old. Look at that nice fence. I think that was the spring after we painted it. Ooh, is that going to focus? There's John now, just finished, I think, heading to the gate to fold up. Oh no, it's just sprayed a little bit with that corner. Tongue shot. What do people call them? We call them tongue shot. Some people call them cuttings. What do you call them near you? Say the field's like not quite square, so you got tram lines up and down. That one's a short one, so you'd call that. We call it tongue shot. Like I say, some people call it cutting. But yeah, that's what we mean. And this is what we call a headland. Got a bit of a race on here. Look at that sky. You got like a rain cloud, blue sky, white fluffy clouds, more blue skies, crazy weather. You know when you want to sell something, you put it on eBay and you get a load of time wasters, or you put it on Facebook and you get everyone tagging the mates in that aren't really interested in buying it, or if you do sell it through eBay you have loads of fees. Well, there's a new app called Do the Deal, set up by a guy who's a farmer, and he just wants to make it a bit easier to buy and sell stuff. So it's only in its infancy, and they're very open to suggestions of how they can improve it. Basically, you can list a tractor on there and say you want to sell this tractor, you want 150 grand for it, but you take 140. You could list it on there for sort of like a buy it now of 150 or a bid price of 140. You leave it on for a couple of weeks, and if people bid higher than the asking price, you then end it and say, there you go. But you can contact all the different people that might have bid. So if the top person you think sounds like he's not going to go through with the deal or whatever, you can offer it to the one underneath, whereas eBay won't let you do that. It's free as well, so there's no fees taken. Within time, as it gets busy, the platform, the app, then there'll be like a small fee for selling like £1 or £5 or whatever, but that'll be down the line in years to come. But for now, it's just like it's a free online place to buy and sell machinery and other items. So it sounded interesting to me. I'm probably going to put something on it in a week or two, but if you scan that QR code, I think you can go to the website and download the app or whatever. So follow that thing, and I'll put a link below as well. Go and have a mooch on it. If you've got something that you want to list, stick it on there. The more people that start using it, the better, because the more traffic it's got and the more classifieds, the more time people are gonna use it, I suppose. So yeah, it sounded interesting to me. Pricked me attention the other day when they rang me and said, well, they don't want to put something on it, and I said I'd share the link for them. So there it is. Off you go and have a play. I'm going to show you this. It's an extreme close-up picture of something. Can you guess what it is though? If you think you know, let me know in the comments. Another day of all seasons: summer, winter, autumn. Spring. It's probably the least springy day today. Anyway, we're going to do the birthdays, not so many today. Captain Pottrell is 53. Get loads of reflection off these lights, don't I? Lucas King is 8. Harry Renton is 20. Joshua Gillett is 9. Helen Wright's on there. James Jenkins is 15. Dave Slaughter's 44. Thomas Boyce is 42. And Dave Rucco, I think it's pronounced, Rutledge, is on there. So happy birthday, everyone. And we're now nearly £65,000 for the North West Air Ambulance. Happy birthday, everyone else on there whose birthday might be today. Now, normally I drive this in, but today I backed it in because I thought it might make it easier to read the birthdays. It didn't. Anyway, I tried. We're going to get the coat. But yeah, that's all for today. I think he's going to wash this off. Yesterday I was going to get soaked doing it. Today I was going to get blown to bits, but yeah, better wash that off tomorrow. Someone remind me. Yeah, thanks for watching today. That is about all. Loads of people watched yesterday's raining video, despite me thinking it was going to be boring. But only had a small shower today. What have you had? Torrential rain or a shower? Let us know, and I'll see you tomorrow. It's another Joe Seals ending. There's a little bit more to come. Just talking about something that I found out the other day that I think is a bit of a scandal. So here it is. As you know, it's probably been the worst 12 months for farming ever in the UK. However, it hasn't been the worst 12 months for some people. So if you look over here, that is £34 UK sterling. What's the significance of that? Basically, that is how much profit Tesco made last year that was taken from every single person in the UK, every woman, man, child, OAP, every single person in the UK, 67 million people or whatever. £34 has gone to Tesco's profits in the last 12 months. So that means that your 1-year-old baby, your 90-year-old nan, if you're a family of 5, it's £170 has gone to the profits of Tesco's and their shareholders. Is that not scandalous? It's just absolutely bonkers. You think how many people live in your road, and then times that by 34. That's how much has been taken out of that street or that household. So yeah, we need a little bit more fairness in the supply chain. Appreciate they retail a lot of food and have a massive turnover, but it's nearly equal to the support that we get to try and keep farmers in business so we can produce our own food in the UK. I think it's pretty much the same as that. So you'd probably be quite happy to pay £34 per person per year to have a little bit of food security in the UK. But do you want to pay it just to go off into someone else's profits? I know everyone needs to make a profit to stay in business, but I think that's just a little bit much, don't you? What do you think? Let us know in the comments.